Hello and welcome to another episode of what I thought was going to be Data Discoveries, my other series on databases and Power BI and the like, but it's actually another episode of Extra Average Sim Racing, and I am joined by someone who's apparently become my co-host, my dog. She is a Siberian Husky, and she's trying to get at all of these apples that I have here right next to me. I am going to be doing a quick race today. I'm in a great mood considering that Mr. Daniel Ricciardo is back in F1. And suddenly that means I'm an AlphaTauri fan again, because I haven't been following the team very much since Pierre Gasly left. He was someone I followed a lot, so I am glad to have Danny Rick back and also have him be with AlphaTauri. Also in a good mood because I purchased a brand new rig for my sim racing setup here. I purchased a Next Level Racing FGT, and while I do like my current setup, there's a couple things that I would like to have that only that rig has, or other rigs like it have as well. I'm gonna run out of apples pretty soon here, so but yeah, I'm very excited to get that in. It's gonna come in, I think, during the weekend, so I'll be probably busy during the weekend building that and hopefully doing another episode of Data Discoveries as well. I have a couple data sets that I've been really wanting to take a look at, and hopefully I'll have everything in place. I didn't do it today because I've been in the office all day working, and I just didn't want to be in the office anymore, so I'd rather come over here to my racing rig and get a couple laps in. So again, excited about F1, excited about my new rig that's coming soon. Not excited that I'm running out of apples here, but I have some backup treats for her that she doesn't know about yet, so hopefully that'll cut down on the whining this time during the streams. All right, so game is AMS2, just like always, or just like recently. Hopefully I'll get into ACC. ACC is a really fun game, and that's the game I started on, so it'd be fun to go back to it. It'll be a multi-class race again, 30 racers. Let's see, Copa Truck, F1, GT1. I changed the classes up this time. F1, GT1, GT3, Hyper Cars, P1, so Prototype 1, and I'm actually in a Prototype 1 today. Brazil Stock Cars and Superkart. Superkart is going to be probably pretty funny considering they're not that fast, so they're going to get lapped a lot. This is Monza, so they're going to get lapped quite a bit, and they might cause as much traffic as the trucks do today. The car is a Metal Moro JLR AJR Chevy Prototype 1. I did a little bit of research on this car, and it was made by the company Metal Moro is a Brazilian company, and it was really cool. I took a look at their website, and I just opened my reserve treats, and now she knows they're there. So I'm not. This isn't going to last very long, but yeah, Metal Moro is a really cool Brazilian sports car company, or prototype car company. And it was really cool to see their website and see the car I'm about to drive kind of in real life. All right, so the track again, Monza, the GP configuration, known as the Festival of Speed in F1, and probably any other class, because it has, I think, the highest top speed, or Baku maybe has the highest top speed. I'm not really sure. I think the highest average top speed is Spa, but Monza is quite fast paced, and it's a lot of fun. Sometimes it gets pretty challenging, so we'll see how that goes. And the gear, again, Thrustmaster TSXW. I am using my SF1000 wheel. One of these days I might switch over to that P310 by Sparco, except it's a little tall, so I can't throw it around as easily as I throw my SF1000 wheel and this open wheeler. Unfortunately, those paddle shifters are not working that well. So unfortunately, here, take this one and go away for a little while. There we go. So unfortunately, I can't use this one. I'll try to see couple ways that I can fix it, but right now it's just a paperweight, I guess. And the P310 has quieter paddles than these guys, which is really cool. And I got the livery that's on it. The sticker is, I think, a Gulf Porsche livery. It's by someone, I believe the website is lovelystickers.com or .net, I'm not sure, but Lovely Stickers, I think it is. And the Porsche wheel, the Ferrari wheel I'm actually on right now, that also has a Porsche livery kind of overlay sticker on it. I also have a Mercedes F1 sticker for this one. And that right there, that Williams livery is actually a sticker too. The open wheel, the standard open wheel, if you Google like Thrustmaster open wheel, is pretty just plain. It's plain black. It almost looks arcadey. So that's why I switched it out with the one that you see here. So, all right, let's get down to it. I have driven this car, not at this track, of course. I barely race Monza because people always joke about like Monza Turn 1. Right, and all the crazy accidents that happen at Monza Turn 1. It's not a lie. It's not misinformation. Monza Turn 1 is just crazy. And hopefully I don't get caught up in the traffic. I like to hang back a little bit, especially on the first lap. I like to hang back a little bit. So we'll see how it goes. It's going to be an interesting race, I think. The class variation, I think, is quite interesting. So yeah, let's get right to it. I'm gonna restart the session here, and let's get into the game. All right. Yes, I wanted to say yes.
15 minutes. You'll need to get on with this. Pit window opens after 1 minute. The track temp is 29. The air temp is 21 Celsius. E9.
That's really interesting. That there we go. Okay, there we go. All right, for some reason the audio wasn't showing up that well. All right, we have our gloves on and I think we're ready to drive. Oh, someone's gonna bother me. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave all of these out for you, buddy. There you go, because I'm gonna be getting a little busy. Do your thing, man. Hopefully, yep, go away. There we go. All right, let's head in.
B5, get ready.
All right. So this car has a little bit of a weird sensation. The wheel spin as you're accelerating is quite bad. So hopefully I can manage that. As always, doing a full lap of formation helps me get kind of used to the track and try to understand everything that's going on. I'm in 5th of my class and 9th out of 32. So hopefully it goes well, and since I'm last in my class, that means I can stay out of the chaos and panic that happens at turn 1. So hopefully I'll just be able to take advantage of any crashes or anything like that happen. Nope, I did not mean to do that, so let's put it back. There we go. 6 out of 10. There's so many buttons on this wheel, and I used to have the old Ferrari wheel. Most of those buttons were like some sort of fake button, and thankfully these aren't. These are every single one of them except for the drink. There's a button here called drink, and so far I have not received the drink. I'm not sure where it would come out of on this wheel, but I will not have the drink, is what this wheel told me. No sequel to FDBA, you will not have the drink. It'd be pretty amazing if I could like wire something. I used to be really into microcontrollers, when I was in university, and I would wire stuff like that all the time. Interfaces with things that usually didn't go together. I built a wheelchair that you could control with your iPhone. It's probably the first in the world that did that, just because it was so early on. It was in 2007. So maybe I could wire something that would hose a drink, but I can just take a drink of water from a water bottle I have back here. So maybe not spend my time doing stuff like that. Alright, let's get to it. Second gear, and we'll stay constant on the throttle for a little while and see how it goes. Okay, so again, we're gonna hang back a little bit. We are not gonna be involved in this panic because it gets way too crazy. So we'll just hang back. Oh man, turn 1 is just insane. I'm still in 5th place, but I'm actually behind a GT1 car, which is inconvenient. There we go. Let's get alongside our
Hold your line. Stay right.
The folks that we need to be racing. And as you can see, we have a guest star here. She's panicking because she's run out of treats. Unfortunately for her, there are no more. Oh! No, that's not fantastic. And she just destroyed my my sink there. So let's see how that goes. All right. Let's see. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you messed up my race. That's cool though. I have a TV here, and she has decided to have the TV not. There we go. Hey, buddy, you're out of treats. There, let's see, and I think we could get back into the race, hopefully, or not. Let's check the keyboard, see how that goes. Okay. All right, there we go. Well, we are in an unfortunate situation. Let's try to make the best of it and climb our way back. Thank you to my dog. Next time she's going in the cage, I thought I could trust her. That's not the case, so now we get to play a fun game of last to first. We are in 21st position. The rest of the folks are in, like, I would assume 10th or 11th maybe. So we get to catch up to them. Hey, that's wonderful. Alright, so I'm gonna try to keep my cool here. I don't want to be too desperate and make a mistake into any corners.
Left side.
So we'll see how that goes.
Hold your line. Clear left.
I need to pass these folks here
Right
quite
side.
a bit.
Clear right.
I am a long ways back from my
On your left.
opponents, or my real opponents anyway.
Still there. Clear left.
Climbing this pace is at
On your
least.
left. Clear
Hey
left.
buddy, no, we're done. We're done. There's no more for you. Alright, she is going in the crate next time for these. I obviously can't trust her. Oh no, but hey, no.
Left side. Clear left.
This might end up being a short stream.
Clear
Hopefully
left.
not. If she keeps barking like this, there's no chance.
Left
Or actually, I
side.
might be able to just take a small break, put her in the crate, and then come back.
Clear left.
I think I have a back sitting. Yeah, alright, good. Buddy, we're gonna put you in the crate, unfortunately. Let me just wrap up this lap here, and I will be back. Hey, no. Sorry. You can't keep quiet. Because you're going in the crate.
Clear left.
Let's get around some folks, and hopefully we
Clear
can
left.
pause the game.
On your left.
Oh,
Clear
did she
left.
go away? She did.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Multitasking with a dog and a sim racing rig. This is peak living here. What a time to be alive.
Left side. Clear left.
Okay,
Alright.
Andreas. The next car is
We're lapping.
Marino.
We're wrapping up this lap here, and then we're gonna pause. Okay, so let's pause right here, and I will be right back to put her in a crate and continue the event. There we go, we are back. I had to take her outside for a second and then was able to put her in her crate. Hopefully this means we won't hear the majestic sounds of huskies howling from crates. Hopefully the crate is far enough from the microphone. It's away in another room of the house, so hopefully we don't hear lots of huskies. Alright, let's turn off the music and then let's get back into the game. This is going to be an exciting one considering how many places did I lose? Quite a few. I'm definitely last in my group, but I think I'm in like 12th, 13th, something like that. So let's get right to it.
All
right, I'm all alone, so I can't slipstream from anyone. There we go. Hopefully we can catch up to a few folks. I think we're only caught up to one of them because they pitted. And man, they pit early. That's quite early to be pitting. Or maybe I'm just not doing this right, this strategy. Just like an F1 car, you kind of have to roll into the throttle here, or it wants to dart in the wrong direction. Alright, let me see if I can get a little situated and comfortable here. I think I'm too busy chasing folks.
Okay, Andreas, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Am I braking too late here? No. Oh, wait, where are we going? Where are we going, trucks?
Clear left.
Let's see if we can catch a slipstream from this Is that a McLaren? Truck's coming out of the pit, and of course, they're just gonna dive right into us.
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 29 Celsius. Slower car ahead. This guy's dead class leader, but we're racing for
This
position.
is a supercar
Flag.
or a hypercar. I gotta brake real late here so I can lunge.
On right. Clear right.
Yeah, he wasn't having any of that. Let me just take it easy and pass him on the straight here. Hopefully. There we go, better exit.
Air temp's falling. It's now 26 Celsius.
Little bit of wheel spin on the way out, but it looks like we can go ahead and pass this one.
Hold your line. Still there.
Oh, he's gonna try to come back at us.
Clear left.
These corners just seem so slow in a non-F1 car. I'm so used to having to just change direction so quickly that it's almost like you have to relearn how to take them slowly. It's very interesting.
V3, your last lap time was at 146.22. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now
Brake a
25
little bit later
Celsius.
here.
Alright, Andreas, you're halfway home. Your fuel is fine.
There's a track check video, I believe, with Nico Rosberg, where he says that the best way to take turn 1 in Monza is to do all your braking in final gear, whatever that is, whatever your highest gear is, and then really quickly downshift through all of your gears. And I've tried that strategy in like the F1 games, and it seems to work. I believe he said it was due to the gearbox and the shifting the weight in the gearbox, and also using engine braking a little bit, and it seems to work quite well. So if you haven't checked it out yet, check out like a track. I think it's called Track Reviews or Track Check. I think Roman Grosjean is the one that does track checks, but if you haven't yet check out that track review by Nico Rosberg, and I think he talks about it there in that turn 1 video, or turn 1 portion of the video. And we have, speaking of F1, there's an F1 car right behind us. Hopefully they can, yep, okay, they can pass us without us having to weave around too much. Did I brake way too late here?
Clear right.
Yeah, I did. Man, this race is just a mess, and somehow I'm in third. These folks keep pitting, and I have a feeling that by the time I pit,
The gap's now 17.
yeah, I think this is going to be a 5th place finish, which would explain, would be fine considering what happened. What was that, lap 1? Unfortunately, my dog has lost all privileges to stay with me while I stream. It's unfortunate. Could have been a thing. I was even thinking of having maybe like a Husky cam or something like that, because I do have an extra camera here, so that would have been pretty cool. Maybe we can still make it happen. My dog and I will have a chat
Left side.
later,
Clear left.
and maybe, just maybe, she can join me. Oh,
Hold your line.
hey, I think that may have been I think that was a pass on merit. I think that was a legitimate pass. I don't think that car has pitted yet. I think they're on the same lap as I am, and they haven't pitted. I'm just being hopeful at this point, maybe. Oh, supercart! Look, it's the supercarts! They're adorable! Look at that! Oh, I just want to stay behind them. I really, if I could, but I got opponents to... Oh, that's so
Clear
cute.
left.
I hope there's more.
You're now in the lead. That lap was a 1:45.18. The pit window closes in 2 minutes.
Oh, there they are. Oh. And they're sliding around and everything, battling each other. Oh, that's great. They're causing lots of traffic and mayhem, as you can see here in front of me, but it's still hilariously adorable. Oh, okay. Okay. I almost took him out, I think. Did I? No, I think they just
Car
spun.
right. Clear right.
I saw them in my rear view. They spun out.
Behind is increasing.
Right side. Clear
Take it
right.
slow here. This truck is going
Blue
to
flag.
destroy me. And what do we do right now? These folks are just right in the middle of the road.
Right side.
Wow. They must be
Hold your line.
Floridians.
Clear right.
Faster cars approaching. Get that left position. The group includes the class leader. Slower car ahead. This is their class leader.
Okay, we are past the traffic for now. Although this truck might create some traffic of its own, we'll see. Hopefully I can just use it for slipstream and then get out. Yes. Yes, we can. I think they said something about pit window while I was like babbling on about trucks causing traffic and Floridian go-kart drivers. I'm just gonna go ahead and pit and just cover my bases
On your right.
because
Clear right.
this is with 2 minutes left. And
We'll just be the pits.
Yes,
Okay,
I am.
Andreas. We expect there'll be no traffic
So
on
that's
exit.
very interesting.
When we leave the pits, we
No
think
traffic.
we'll be in P5, a few seconds
put
behind
this back
Marino.
there. My dog forced me to move it to get out of there. Okay.
Just
So
2
let's
minutes
watch our
left, 2 minutes
places.
to go. We're done.
Oh,
Go.
slow or small
Window is
repair
closed.
this time. I didn't crash too badly. So we have a small repair. And we just get to go, go, go. We're in third.
Air temperature's falling. It's now
That's not
24
bad.
Celsius. There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors.
That's not bad.
Let's get some heat into these brakes.
Oh, okay. I thought,
Left
I
side.
almost thought that
Clear
car was
left.
going to crash into me, but the AMS2 I guess has the... Wow, now I'm just traumatized because I could have sworn that car was coming for me. AMS2 must have the leaving pit exit invisibility kind of thing. I half expected to get pummeled into the shadow realm by that car that was coming back at me full speed there while I was leaving the pit.
Car right. Clear right.
Ooh, a little bit of wheel spin. And we can get back at this. Is that McLaren F1? Looks like it. It looks like the McLaren F1. I'm so distracted, I'm forgetting to shift. Such a nice
Left
looking car.
side.
Hey,
Class
I'm
car
here.
ahead.
Hi. Oh, but the go-kart's there, so I have to let them go.
Right
Oh
side.
no.
Still there. Clear
Oh, the
right.
go-kart passed me.
Brake
That's
temps look
getting passed by a go-kart is the I'm so distracted by this go-kart. Oh no, I'm still in third place, but man, oh wow, today is not my best race. Getting passed by go-karts,
Car left.
almost getting
Clear left.
punted off the face of this earth by that McLaren that's in front of us as we were leaving the pits. What a race. Crashing. We're going off the track actually because my dog
On your left. Clear
hit
left.
the mouse. What a race. It's action-packed, folks. Action-packed is what you get here. Turn one shenanigans,
Air temperature's
as
decreasing.
always.
On your left.
Brazilian stock car is just not letting anyone through. Thank you. Hi.
Car left. Clear left.
I think this is the last lap.
1.7 seconds.
Can we just get this McLaren, even though we're not really racing him? Maybe we can just get him before the end of the race?
Okay,
That would be
Andreas,
cool.
you've used half your fuel.
Let's see if we can stay focused here. Yes. Hey, I'm here. I'm here. Please give me space. Please give me space.
Still there. Clear left. Car right.
Yes, it
Clear
looks
right.
like we can grab him. If I don't mess up anything here. Before the end of the race. Okay. Can we grab anyone else in this last turn? No, that's so. Those folks are racing, but
On your
those
right.
are,
Clear
I think
right.
at least the one ahead there. That's our class. I think our race is over. Is it? No, one more lap. Okay, well let's see what we can do here. I think this is a 15 minutes plus one lap kind of race, so I might explain that. Okay, let's see what we can put together here. Maybe get one more place. Or will this be last lap shenanigans like it was last episode with me at Daytona, where I hit the wall?
Car right.
Yep,
You're in the middle.
it
Clear
totally
right.
is. Let me
Clear
give
all
that place
round.
back. Nope, they're just around. Wow. Hey.
Nice move, mate.
Oh, nice move? No, that was a terrible move. I got completely distracted and rear-ended someone. That's black flag, I think is the term for that. Oh no. Black flag. I mean, at least black and white? I don't know. Definitely black. I would get DQ'd normally. I'm not sure how I didn't get DQ'd there. Just an incident? Maybe it was just an incident on the track. Yes. It was just an incident. That's all it was. It looks like we're gonna cruise in here to P2. I don't think it's on merit, but I'll take it. We'll just pretend this race never really happened. And maybe have a redemption race later on this week or this weekend. Oh no, don't tell me it's another lap. Okay,
Nice
no,
one,
it's
Andreas.
not.
Great drive.
Nice
That's the
one.
podium.
I don't, yeah, no, this one wasn't that good. I'm sorry. There's no way. I can't take this one. That was just awful. Never have I been so ashamed of a P2. Alright, let's get out of the... man, this
On
truck's
your right.
just...
Clear right.
They'll take the whole road, even on the cooldown lap. Which I'm not supposed to be going that fast anyway on the cooldown lap, but you know what I mean. Look at that, look at that. That's what I mean. The truck will just take everything. If you let them. See? Everywhere. Everywhere you see a lot of cars bunched up, it's either a go-kart or a truck. I have a feeling I'm going to stick with this class variation as long as I
On your
can.
left. Clear left.
Because it seems to cause a lot of shenanigans. Yep, look at this. Just complete traffic. There's nowhere to go here. And I'm no longer racing, so I'm not going to try to like find a pocket or anything, but wow. Hey, don't lose it.
On your right. Clear right.
There is one of... oh, no. I'm still stuck in GT1 mode. No, that's just a GT1 Mercedes. I am in a P car. Oh, wow, I thought you were in invisible mode again because that
Careful
one
to hit
McLaren.
speed limit.
All right, it looks like they're gonna let me in here. Wow, that was just tragic. Again, P2, but really I don't deserve that P2. That was yeah. Don't bump into people, folks. That's how your safety rating just goes all the way down through the floor. All right, we're good here. Forget that. Okay, so thanks again for hanging out for another episode of Extra Average Sim Racing. Sorry, I'm so distraught by that P2 that I just don't deserve. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's undecided whether I'm gonna do an actual Data Discoveries episode this week, or even another one of these before the weekend. I have lots of stuff going on. Again, the stuff is the desks. I ordered 2 desks on Amazon as well, so I'm going to be building those. I have the Next Level Racing FGT rig that's coming as well, so I'm going to be pretty busy. I might make a video on the rig itself and building it out, and a quick review and transition from this one. So we will see how the schedule goes, but I really appreciate you hanging out with me and watching me do this P2 that I don't really deserve. Hopefully the next race can be a little bit more legit on my side, and I'm gonna have to put my dog, in her crate full time now instead of hanging out with me, or maybe I'll talk to her and we'll find a happy medium. But thanks for hanging out, and I hope you have a great one. Take care.